Guys, welcome back. So our previous video we got to this stage where we installed our WordPress template and we got to this sample new new website, and in this version we are going to edit this template and add more amazing features to our website, and it's going to look cool. So what we need to do first is to click on login, and the login section is where we enter our credentials. So we enter the credentials we use to create our website, and we also put here password. So now let's log in to our page. Great. So now we log on to the back end of our website, and this is where we can customize. So if you want to see your site, or if you want to, you can just go to the site. You can, and then you open to see how your website is progressing. This back end is where we're going to make edits and make changes. So there are a lot of ways to start from. You can start writing or making changing this interface straight away, or you can go and import templates and you can use it. First of all, because this is a WordPress default template, you can decide to edit it to suit your website, or you can make changes. So first of all, let's go to the plugin section. At this part, you realize that WordPress gives you default plugins that you can also decide to take them off, or you can they are all deactivated though. So the ones that are not deactivated, like this one, you can deactivate it before you get a template, so later if you need them you can reactivate it, or not, you can delete the ones you don't need so that it doesn't bother you in developing your website. So I'll leave them in this column for now, and we go on to our appearance. The appearance section is where you can get your themes, that you can get new templates to work on to make changes. So you realize that these are the default ones that WordPress gives to us. This one is also cool. You can use this to edit your website, or you can let your website look like this, and you can add more elements here. It's also cool. But to a more professional website builder, you will need to get a more appropriate or cool template. So first of all, you can get what we call Astra. Astra website. Astra is like, it gives you the option to download some plugins or amazing templates that are cool that you can. So you can search from here, Astra. So you see this Astra starter. So you can just click on this and install that. You can also add any other plugin you want from here. They all be, you can check any of them. You can also use Elementor. This for Elementor header and footer. Elementor is a page builder plugin you can use to build your page, and there are other cool ones you can also use. So now Astra is now ready, so we can just activate it, and we'll go back to our page to go and make changes. Okay, we're still there. So after it's activated, the next thing you need to do is go to appearance. You see that it shows over there, Astra. So you just select that, and it will give you some amazing templates you can use for your website. So apart from that, you can also just click on themes. So it gives you these options. You can either use Elementor, or this Beaver Builder, or this one, or any of them to extract your template. You can also go to themes, and then you click on add, or you can click the arrow down there. So you click on add, it will also show up other extra themes that are out there that you can also use. So you realize that this one looks cool. Let's preview this to see how it will look like. All right, this one also looks cool. It's a nice template you can use to build up. But you realize that there's a block showing here, and all this content shows as some element from the WordPress default template. So we can go and take all those elements off so that it doesn't disturb our workflow. So before we even do anything, we can straight away just go to pages. At the pages section, it tells you the sample page on there. So in order to avoid it from distracting you, you can just move them to trash and delete all of them. Then you can also go on to trash and delete them permanently so that it doesn't keep bothering you or add unnecessary stuffs to your page. So you can take them off. Then you can also go to post. Post also has another one hello world, so you need to trash it so that it doesn't bother you. So you can go to trash and trash it as well. Okay, great. Sometimes there are some images also at the media section, but there is nothing here. So you're cool now. So now all we need to do is to go to our this. We can also click here to add new templates and to give us more cool templates. So you can choose some of the cool ones here for what you want to develop. So let's see this. This one also looks cool. So basically, there are a lot of templates in WordPress that you can actually choose to work on, edit, and if that is the one that suits your website development, you can choose any of them, and you can. So you realize that it takes some time to load because it's loading some elements and all that. This is a lesson, clean and active responsive blog theme for writers, and I think it gives you some options for you to create lessons for business, fashion business, marketing, and all that. I think it's nice. You can use it as a blog that you can use, or if you don't want it. So let's go to Astra. Astra actually gives us some cool ones as well. So let's select that and let's use Elementor, and let me see which one of them is going to look nice for us. So okay, let me select this one. It's a little bit catchy. So with this you can import complete website, or you can just import the home template like only this one, or you can get this and that all together. So let's try and at least let's import a full website. So it will load up and it will give us a cool interface. If it's not able to do it, will tell us sorry, your website did not load. So but this one gives it much flair, and it gives you a complete view on a website you can just straightly edit and then use to build your platform. So as a website developer, you're trying to do your website, get work done fast and all that, you can straight away go through this process and you get amazing templates you can use to develop your website. So with Astra it gives you more than just ordinary, but there are instances where you can also get, there is no limitation as to where to get your template from. You can get a template from anywhere. You can also buy from professional pages like some of the cool template developers on for WordPress. So you can just Google for some of the cool template developers for WordPress, and then you can use it to build up your new. You can buy a complete template to build your website. Sometimes you building a website and you realize that the template need has some um, stuffs that you need to get from the pro version. So you need to get a pro version to be able to do that. So the free ones are a little bit limited, and you might not get access to some of the components or some of the stuffs you want to do, like WooCommerce, for instance. If you want to use WooCommerce, you might have to buy some of the professional uh, blog professional templates, or there are some also you can easily customize and add all amazing features you need to get yours. So it's kind of taking a little while, so we're going to skip this section and let it go much faster so that we can. All right guys, so now our website is fully installed and we need to go and look at how our template looks like. So we can just click this view website and let's see how our new imported template looks like. It's virtually a full complete website like we see now. So all we need to do is to edit and add some features, and amazing. It looks amazing. So what we need now is to check out. Okay, so let's say we want to, let's see the menu section. The menu section, it's kind of cool. So let's say if you want to create an e-commerce website, this is the best platform you can use to create. So all you need to do, we can customize it. We can edit our pages. We can use either Elementor or any of these elements. So first of all, let's click on this customize. And let's see um, what we can start from here. So this menus here affects the pages straight away. So each one of them gives us which side we can edit. And as soon as we click, I realize that this edits an element here. This one gives us the option to edit the desktop, and it gives us the option to change the logo, which is this one. So we can remove this logo and place in any other logo we want to put there. So we realize that that one is gone. So we can select a new logo we want from our menus, and then we can add. So let's say I have a logo I've designed and I want it to be on that. So I can just go and search for that logo. So let me see. Um, let me select this one, and I can just use that as my logo. Anything I want. So let me select this. This one will look cool. How about this one? No, it's not bad too. So you can just put that as my logo, and you can design your logo for how cool you want it to be, so that you can just put it there. And then so the next thing is I can change all the logos, so we can remove all this and then put my appropriate logo I want. So as soon as I'm done, I can just click on enable on composite website. So that one also give me this view. Or I can just take it out and just click publish. My logo is now going to come up and show nicely on the page. So all the elements on this page can be edited and replaced by any way you want it to look. You can change the looks and to look cool for you for your website. Yeah. So you can also come to the side. There are menus you can change. You can change the name of the WooCommerce section. You can also change the site identity. So site and the identity is the name of the site. So this is what you have. So you can just put in a different site identity for it to look quite look. So okay, so these are all stuffs you can change. You can also change the footer. The footer is the section here, so you can change the footer to any name. So at this point, you can change the layout to view any layout or any background you want it to be. You can change it here. You can also change the footer. Can change the footer bar. So maybe if you want it to look like this or like that, you can change any of that. And then you can also change the copyright from here. You can change the edit it to any name you want it to be. You can change the powered by, like you see here. It's powered by. You can change it from here. You can also um, change the content, add a wide view, or so basically it's very easy, and you can make all the changes you want. And there are menus. You can also change the menus. You realize that there are menus over here. There are cool menus here. You can change the menus. So for hair menu, we have women jeans and all of that. You can change it to suit the way you want it. So you really, when you click on this arrow, you see the option to change the women jeans, and you have a full view. You can change every component you want over here to suit the way you want. And you also have for him, so him as well, they also have some cool stuff. Then you can also change the main menu. That's the main menu over here. You can change the account, you can change the about, you can basically make any changes you want for it to suit how you want. So this is how you can edit your website for it to look cool. Then you can have amazing websites by going through the simple process without writing any. You don't need to write any amount of code. If you're professional, if you know some codes, you can also add. We have additional CSS over here. You can add some cool CSS to make your website look smart, palatable, so that it looks the way you want it to look. So that is also available. The homepage settings is over here as well. You can also make changes. You can change your homepage and give it any other different look as well. So edit, be more practical. You can make changes, and you can also go and back to select, and then you can go and make changes, and your website is going to look cool. So basically, you wouldn't need to be so much worried with WordPress. It's kind of cool, simple to edit, and very cool features. So that is how you can develop a website as easy as that with WordPress. So in our next video, we're going to look at how to also add some CSS and how to change the interface and make it look quite cool. All right, so see you.